In this short video, I'm going to introduce you to your AI research assistant. You will be able to upload different sources for this AI research assistant. And based on the sources that you have uploaded for it, it will create a personalized learning plan for you and a notebook for you that you can interact with. For example, you can ask questions about what is included in the documents that you have provided for it, ask it to create a summary of all the documents that you have, and so on and so forth. So in order to try this, you need to go to notebooklm.google, and then once you are here, you can click on Try NotebookLM. And then if you don't have anything over here, if this is the first time, we will not have anything over here, but you can click on Create New, and then it prompts you to add some sources. You can add multiple sources or only one source if you want to, but here you will be able to upload PDFs, text documents, markdown files, audio files. If you have a website, you can upload a website, a YouTube video. You can copy and paste text over here and many other formats of data. You can upload it over here and it will be added under the sources that you have over here. I'm going to show you the source that I'm going to add to it and show you how it can create the document and a podcast for my learning over here. There is a document that I really like, and it's called Reconnecting Rivers to Floodplains. This document was published in 2016 by American Rivers, and it talks about how you can restore the function of rivers to what we're supposed to be without human intervention in them. So I'm going to upload this web page to this is a PDF, so you can download it and upload the PDF, or because this is a website, I'm going to provide the link to this PDF for my Notebook LM and ask it to summarize it for me. In order to do that, I'm going to click on website and then paste the URL for that PDF that I showed you right over here and click insert. You can see that this is uploading over here. This is a PDF uploading. Very quickly, it gives you a summary of the entire document. Without reading the document, you have a summary of it. Now you can interact with it. For example, if you want to learn, it gives you some suggested question like how do floodplain disconnections impact river ecosystems and human communities. If you click on it, it will generate a response based on the document that you have. If you have multiple sources over here, it will go through all the sources and generates a response based on all the sources and not just one of them. So this is the document, this is the text that it was generated based on it, based on the question that I have asked over here, and lots of other good information over here. You can ask many, all the other questions as well. Like for example, who wrote this? Who wrote this document? And just as an example, but you can ask whatever question that you want to. It will give you some information about the authors of the document. Now, the cool part and the title of this video, let's say that you are a learner who learns from podcast. When you click on this notebook guide, you can essentially create a podcast by clicking on generate. You can even customize the podcast by telling it what to focus on. Okay, now I'm going to close this and click generate. It will take probably about 2-3 minutes to generate this conversation between two AI hosts of the podcast, and it gives you an overview of what this document is about. All right, so I'm going to pause the video. Once the podcast is ready in 2-3 minutes, I'll show you, I'll maybe play some of this podcast so we can listen to it together. All right, as you can see now, you have a podcast that you can learn everything that is in documents only in 17 minutes, about 18 minutes. If you are a learner who can learn better through podcasts, this is perfect for you. Now, let's play this podcast and maybe listen to a minute of it. I want to show you that the quality of the podcast, this AI generated podcast, is very good as well. Let's listen to it.
Hey there, ready to dive into something truly fascinating today. We're talking about natural disasters, but with a twist. Imagine a natural disaster that we're actually making worse, even though we're trying to prevent it. That's what's happening with floodplains.
That's a great way to put it. Floodplains, those flat areas next to rivers, are often seen as a problem to be solved. not a solution.
Right, like we just want to keep the water out and forget about them. But get this, floodplains are actually nature's multi-tool, providing flood protection, clean water, and vital habitat all in one. And today, we're going deep into a report from American Rivers, an organization dedicated to protecting our waterways, to understand why healthy floodplains matter so much.
It's an issue that deserves way more attention because when
Perfect. I think that's enough to show you the power of creating these podcasts for your learning. Now, imagine you have added multiple PDFs over here. You can learn a lot of good information in short form and in a podcast in a very interactive way. And you can ask questions about the documents that you have uploaded over here. All right. I hope that you enjoyed this video and this AI tool that I introduced to you. Feel free to subscribe and hit the like button on this video.